At its height, the British Empire controlled nearly a quarter of the Earth's land and population. Its territories stretched across continents, oceans, and time zones. From Canada to India. From Africa to Australia. There was always somewhere in the empire where daylight remained. This is how Britain became the empire where the sun never set. The rise of the British Empire began with exploration. In the late 1400s and 1500s, European powers competed for control of new trade routes and distant lands. Spain and Portugal dominated early exploration. But England soon entered the race. Explorers, merchants, and private companies began establishing settlements and trading posts around the world. These small footholds would eventually grow into a global empire. One of the earliest turning points came in North America. In 1607, English settlers founded Jamestown in present-day Virginia. It was the first permanent English colony in the Americas. More settlements followed. Over time, these colonies expanded along the Atlantic coast, bringing English culture, laws, and institutions with them. But the empire's ambitions extended far beyond the Americas. Trade was the driving force behind expansion. In 1600, the British Crown granted a charter to the East India Company. Originally a trading organization, the company established commercial networks across Asia. In India, the company gained influence through trade, alliances, and military power. By the 18th century, it controlled vast territories and millions of people. A private company had effectively become a ruling authority. Meanwhile, Britain's naval strength was growing. Control of the seas allowed the empire to protect trade routes and project power across the globe. By the 1700s, the Royal Navy had become one of the most powerful naval forces in the world. Ships connected distant colonies to London, creating a network that stretched across the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. Sea power made global empire possible. But the empire did not expand without conflict. Colonial competition with France, Spain, and the Netherlands led to numerous wars. One of the most significant was the 7 Years' War in the mid-1700s. Britain emerged victorious, gaining control of large territories in North America and India. This victory dramatically expanded British influence across the world. However, the empire also faced major setbacks. In 1776, 13 American colonies declared independence. The loss of the United States was a shock to Britain. But it did not end imperial expansion. Instead, Britain shifted its focus toward Asia, Africa, and the Pacific. During the 1800s, the British Empire entered its most powerful phase. Industrialization gave Britain economic strength. Factories, steamships, and railways transformed trade and transportation. British goods flowed across global markets. At the same time, British political influence expanded across Africa and Asia. By the late 19th century, the empire governed hundreds of millions of people. India became the empire's most valuable territory. Often called the jewel in the crown, India provided resources, soldiers, and economic power. After the Indian Rebellion of 1857, the British government took direct control of the region. The British Raj ruled India for nearly 90 years. India became the empire's most valuable territory. Often called the jewel in the crown, India provided resources, soldiers, and economic power. After the Indian Rebellion of 1857, the British government took direct control of the region. The British Raj ruled India for nearly 90 years. But global dominance did not last forever. The two world wars placed enormous strain on Britain's economy and military. At the same time, independence movements grew stronger across colonial territories. One by one, colonies began to gain independence. India achieved independence in 1947. Many others followed in the decades after. Today, the British Empire no longer exists. Yet its legacy remains visible in languages, legal systems, political institutions, and global connections. What began as scattered trading posts grew into the largest empire in history. An empire so vast that somewhere within it, the sun was always shining. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. Discover the stories that shaped our world.